So I apologize to Fook because he heard me before, because I said the same to EPM team. Okay, I write a minute report for okay. First, on documentation and Javadoc specifically also. You need to think about including this task in your working plan, because it's never done. So we always do it at the last moment, and like for teas, for instance, I discovered that we had poor quality because, for instance, in the build we had a fake folder with nothing in it, so it's not good quality. I don't know how to explain it, but to me, for instance, here it's a new point. I did not say to, but first, documentation is as important as good Java code. Okay, it's not less, not more, it's as important. And beyond documentation, it is what we provide to the customer. And to me, Yen, when she tests, she must test the software, of course. She must test the documentation, but she must also check the zip file we provide to the customer, the build. You know, when you build, you have 3 zip. 2 for the source, and 1 which is what we give to the customer. The tester must have a look to this zip file to check that the documentation is well provided, etc. For instance, I discovered on Insight that the PDF were not good, the user guide, because we have 2 and same for you. You remember when you copy paste the user guide, you forgot one place. Okay. Of course, I know it's boring. This problem of copying the user guide to different spots, but the tester should have seen it. Okay, so the tester has to check the final build. It's very important.
Zip file to deploy.
To me, I can show it to you. I don't know if I can connect. It's a VGA. Okay, wait. I go. I need my connector. Sorry.
Bạn vừa rồi mới bảo check document đến Hyperion document bị sai. Bạn vừa rồi mới yêu cầu test chứ bình thường chỉ có người nào lúc kia bảo thay đổi thì xem luôn. Do New Zealand?
Yes, please. I have to connect those. Yes.
Maybe. Do you have only one?
Wait, I have to do this. Okay, awesome. So, what I mean is, for instance, what I do, and I would like some others to do it. When we have a build, for instance, yesterday I built Daqua, for CNRS. I have this zip file. You have it also. So you unzip, and the first thing to do is here. Is this documentation correct? So yes, here I know it's correct, but we have to check the links are working. You see, it's all this work. So I do it each time, but when I discover bugs, I'm sad. Or here, browse matching component, I need to check the user guide is a good one. Okay. Here I know it's a good one because I fixed it. You see? And here, it's up to you to tell them what we must have here, what we provide. So I know we have this archive, it's good, jar file, WAR file, it's okay. And we list it. Same for here. Here the licenses are good, but in TIS I discovered it was empty. It's a huge mistake because we provide information search alone and it was empty. Okay, so I fixed it, but it was a mistake. So here it must be checked. That's what I mean when I speak about documentation.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, it's really a check of the final component.
Yes.
Okay. I'll give it back to you. So you need, of course, to include this in your working plan. At least test plan and a task for you about writing documentation. Okay, this for documentation, for messages and translation. Two proposed to do it only around the end of the project, asking me to translate everything. So I agree for this.
No, I suggest you last time.
Ah, you suggest it's not two?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. So it's a good idea. So I need to say to two, it was not his idea. He said nothing, he said, oh, yes, you see, happy. Ah, he's like this, be careful. Okay, so it's a good idea, I agree. We need to do it before release candidate. Before release candidate and after the release candidate, if you change some messages, here we will do it day by day. Okay? But you need to include this task in your working plan. I need to know when you will ask me to translate. Because I have a planning also, I cannot be on reactive mode always. Okay? And same for English checking. You have someone who checks the English messages. You have to put in your working plan a task to know when we will ask her to review the English.
A staff in Paris.
Yes, it's a staff in Paris. So for you, the cost is zero, but it must appear in your working plan. And last point, it was about to-do and code review, but with you, I know it's okay. The to-do must be taken into account immediately. I mean, day by day. Don't wait until the end.
I include the to-do in this slide. We have lots of to-do.
Yes. So, but to me, all to-do must be fixed immediately. Don't wait. You have a lot of to-do because you waited too much. Okay, so it's very important to fix it immediately. Okay.
I intend to fix them when we finish the development phase for this sprint.
Yes, but the point is we always do it,
Yes.
and since the development phase takes always much time than what you plan, we never do it. So I am also guilty for your part, because a lot of to-do are in UI, and it was to-do for me. Okay, so I don't blame you or anything, okay? It's not a big trouble. Just think about it. When you see new to-do from Flo, Vietnam or me, try to fix it immediately, okay? And for the old one, yes, we will take care of it, okay? But you must also think in your working plan to include some tasks about code review, refactor, etc. So here you have two ways to do it. First, you say, okay, it takes me 3 days to develop. I know I will have 1 day of refactoring, so I put 4 days. But in your mind, you know it's only 3 days, and you keep 1 day for you. Or you say, okay, I develop it in 3 days, and I add a new task of 1 day for refactoring. Me, I always do the first one, but you do what you want. Okay. I don't mind. Just, I want to be sure in your mind you plan someday to take into account the to-do, refactoring, code review, and also code review of your team. I don't know if you plan for yourself, because you have a team, someday for code reviewing, because you have to review the code of your team, and I've never seen it in any of your working
I
plan.
often review before they commit.
Yes, I know you do, but it does not appear in your working plan. So I don't know if you do it on your extra time, maybe, instead of taking a nap, or you see, but I don't know. So it's okay. And last point, I discovered it because it was not my topic of today, but two asked me a question, and to me it was clear since many months. It's about JUnit. I heard this question this morning. Should I plan some JUnit task in my working plan? The answer is not you should, it's you must. Of course. So I don't know if in your working plan you thought about it, but each working plan must have some JUnit task plan, of course.
Yes, maybe it depends on the project plan and on the delivery day. So maybe you can take unit test on developer, or maybe you can take unit test on green periods.
Not green period, because green period is too late. We need the JUnit test before the GA.
Yes, I know, but sometimes we have fixed delivery day, so we have not time to.
Yes, but when we have a fixed delivery day, it must be only a small sprint, so maybe we don't need. Yes, you are right.
Yes.
Okay. But for a huge sprint like yours, with cleansing, we need JUnit test for sure.
Yes, but it is full sprint, so we use the unit test.
Yes. That's it for full sprint, we need. For small sprint, maybe not. That's all. I have no more thing to say.
Okay, so it's my part.
Yes, we are listening to you.
Okay, first I will show you the screen flow of all cleansing
Okay,
screen,
I like it.
so that we can understand.
It's part of the document you already sent to Pierre and I, or not?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I read it.
Here is the screen flow for the whole, for all the screen in the cleansing part.
So just I want to be sure all cleansing operation will be in a pop-up.
Yes.
I don't remember if the pop-up will take all the space in
Yes,
the screen.
the whole screen.
Okay. Right.
From the card view, we can go to the cleansing procedure result when we choose a cleansing procedure.
Yes, so here I told this to Pierre, we need a big screen. So Ian must test what is the minimal resolution for this. Okay. But yes, I agree.
And from this screen, freezing procedure is down. Do you see this screen already?
Yes, yes.
I will show it later.
Okay.
From this screen, you can select an operation
Yes.
and go to the corresponding operation screen.
Okay.
And from that view, we can also go to profiling execution screen by press the profiling button here.
Yes. Okay.
And we select some freezing procedure and execute. We will go to profiling design.
Yes.
And from this screen, we can come back to this one. Okay, begin.
You see, it's exactly what I expect from each team. This diagram.
So now every technical station will have yes,
I don't show it in it.
and
We have it in it?
I think you can see.
No, I learned. I studied it from data exchange.
Ah, yes, okay, yes. So it's good. Bravo. I'm very happy of this. You see, we have a lot of procedure. It's good.
Yes.
Did you do this kind of stuff before?
I understand it.
No, but before, where you was working, in your experience, in your previous work, did you do such diagram?
I think maybe we have the same system like
I
that,
don't know.
but
Let him answer. Did you do this before?
Before I development G3,
Yes, I know, but I mean about
I
designing.
Yes,
It's interesting or not?
understand it. Yes.
No, I don't ask you if you understand. I want to know if you find this interesting. You can say no to me. I don't mind.
No.
We've done some kind of diagram before.
You can translate in Vietnamese.
Hoặc là anh đã từng vẽ những cái diagram kiểu như này chưa? Xin là trước đây.
Yes, I draw many another diagram. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
right. Keep going. I'm listening to you.
okay, continue.
Yes, cluster view.
Yes, I know you can. Just no, come back. So here, just for you. So here we have a lot of operation or function. I forgot. It's operation here or
All the cleansing procedure.
yes, in the procedure. So we have a lot, and we cannot have sub menus. Okay, so it's a big trouble. We are waiting for IDX evolution. So I don't know how we will do if we have too many. Here I like the way you do a separation.
No, that's dot dot dot.
Okay,
Something
but
below.
maybe it's nice to do some dash to divide the view here. For instance, to make a difference between built-in procedure and added procedure. I don't know. It's just thinking. You will discuss about it with Pierre. Pierre will do it. But okay,
First,
you can move.
first really we only have missing pavilion.
Yes.
So maybe we can right.
But I remember the procedure. You can.
And here is a cleansing
Ah,
procedure.
So here, that was my question. The pop-up to you takes only this, or it will take also. What is this?
Maybe it's the same as go up in that one.
Yes,
For masterpieces or
because I'm afraid it's too small. But okay,
near
keep it like this for now. We will see after. Okay, replace all. Yes. Okay.
Before going to this screen, when we open this screen, the first thing we do is remove all the former data from the big data report.
It's okay.
And then we recalculate the data and set in big data report again.
Yes. Okay.
I think in the interface we must discuss with PR about the name of it. Yeah. It's not
Okay.
because in the table it's not the
Yes, here the regular
Yeah, copy the image from here.
and
Yes,
the name of
it's
it.
Pierre. It comes from Pierre.
But maybe he change every day, so we need to discuss with him.
Yes, I agree. Okay.
And here we display the corresponding operation.
Yes, I agree.
But the re-execute button here I think is unnecessary. It will reload the current screen. Because each time we go to this screen we will reload it, so I think
Yes.
this one
Okay.
can be
We will
removed.
see. Why not?
And when we choose an operation here, we come to the corresponding operation screen.
Okay, so here,
Replay all.
here, you know, we have a trouble here because of the format here. So to said to me, it has a framework to do it already.
Yes.
You know it?
Yes.
So you need to write it in your slide, discuss with two to use this framework,
Yes, sir.
to have some small wizard for the date, for numbers.
Okay.
But anyway, you remember in PX you can put a lot of constraints. For instance, I want my integer to be above 1000 and blah blah. We won't be able to have this control here.
Yeah.
So it's a huge trouble to me. I discuss it with Pierre. We have no choice, okay? But the minimum we have to do is to use what to did on Hyperion to have a helper for date, integer, string, boolean, at least, and after we will see. Okay, so add this please in your slide after. It's very important.
And here we display in the kind of tab, banana tab here.
Yes.
And when execute button we will replace.
Yes, and you remember, but I know it comes, sorry I interrupt you, but in the label we don't have the yeah, we need to remove this,
Okay.
but it's a minor detail. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, I know it comes from here. Okay,
Execute here we will update the replace the value in the table
Yes.
and also update the data in the big data report.
so here I have some question also, you need to take note of this question. What do we do with trigger?
Trigger. We have a few is matching active for
Yes,
the
but-
operation. So if
So I
the
will say triggers because we have the matching trigger, okay? But the end user maybe has his own trigger.
I didn't think about the
I know you did not think about it. That's why I ask you the question. And ask the question to Pierre.
we need to bypass consider.
I think we have to, but maybe it's a parameter somewhere, so ask the question to Pierre. You see, you always need to ask you this kind of question. To always think about what EBX does and how you will interact with this. Okay.
Here is a replace manually operation screen. In this screen, the purpose of here is display only the field that we have missing value.
Yes, so here we can undo it.
So we will show the modify view.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Each time we press submit here, we will replace the net record, calculate
Yes,
the net
so
record.
you will have to play with
Submit.
yes.
Okay, next.
But for this, just come back. To do this, you will have to put in memory somewhere the record. I don't know where you will fetch this list of records.
I think each time we submit, we will have a way to calculate the net record with missing to the.
Yes, but how?
Maybe we check in the table for all the value we consider as missing.
So you will, maybe with the big data report, that's it? That's what you have in mind?
No, we did not.
So please describe the solution here you have in mind, okay? How we know what is the next record? Of course, for missing fields, it's very easy. I know what you have in mind. You want to call a request, blah blah. Okay. But this screen, it will be used maybe for other operation. Because for all operation, we have some replace manually, no?
I think this operation is specific for the missing value.
Yes, but
It can
try
be
something quite generic, because I suspect we'll have the same mechanism for other operation. For sure. Okay.
This screen is simple. We display all the
Yes.
procedure that allow profiling mode,
Yes.
and we select some and execute. And when we press execute,
Excuse me, can you come back? I just think about this. Come back again. No, yes, yeah. You can ask this question to Pierre, I just think about it. I think that the replace all needs a filter. Yes, because for instance, I want to replace, to put this value Hanoi for all people from Vietnam. But I want to put Paris for all people from France. So here I think maybe we need a filter somewhere to say I apply replace all, but with this filter. Okay? I know he will say not for this sprint, but I think it's a good idea for next sprint. Okay. Okay. So okay, I agree.
here when we execute here, we do the same as the profiling and cleansing procedure. We delete all the comparator
Okay.
and re-execute.
It's right. It's fine to me.
Then display the profiling results screen.
Yes, okay, just here I have the same question I did not ask. But it is the same question. So you will display a table here.
Yes.
What if we have hundreds of results?
In this table, we have the spacing from ABX.
I you don't know what is this table, where it comes from?
Here is a big data report profiling. We saw the table from.
So it's an EBX table you want to include
Yes.
with the action button. We will do like in Dako. That's it. Okay. So it's not a custom table.
Yes.
Okay.
We saw.
We can go ahead. It's okay. I'm happy with it.
And when we execute here, we will go directly to the print scene, push the result or the corresponding
Perfect.
like this. Yeah. We
Okay.
display in a new tab,
Yes.
so we don't lose the context of profiling. And next,
Yes, I already look at it, so I agree. Even if I am sure it will change.
yes, we need to change.
So just remember when you will implement this, write the Java doc at the same time. Okay, don't wait until the end for the public API.
Okay.
But I agree.
So we move next to the one.
Okay. D'accord, we have 35. Right?
Have a lot to
Even more, some to do are the same. And most of them is manual. And some is
Okay, so I see some to do I can delete. You have the to do, you can do. Filter. You don't know how to filter? Yes, filter just. Yes, here you see. And no, same project. It's better. Yes. Good. So click on the bar. Okay. So
we go.
you okay by resource. Okay. I do the same. So abstract UI service. Why you have this? Me, I start with abstract UI service. Yes, go on the top. Order by resources. Okay, good. Factorize. What we need to factorize is, yes, this, it's easy to factorize because you have take for exception and just below scroll ball. Look, you see. So, no need to factorize. You can delete this. You can delete this one. Cluster view. Check on my side. No.
I think you are already done.
Yes, it's already done. You can already. Yes, I did it. Delete immediately. You will synchronize after.
I think this one is better.
Okay. Later move. Yes, this one I think is important to do. So keep this to do. We need to discuss about it. Okay. Need another one for state machine. So yes. Need another one for state machine here. Yes, here.
You mean we should have another data space?
Yes, at first, but no, you can delete also this one. Now the state machine is too much. You can delete. Okay. Next. To do factorize with other method. Get first record of group. Here it was a question. I was wondering if we can factorize or not, but I'm not sure anymore. Yes, you can delete. Okay. here I put this 2 times. We need the group at once policy.
I think we already have the policy for group, the matching policy.
Yes, so why I put this 2? Because in group at once procedure, the context, get specific context, return group at once. So normally it's already done, so you can remove the to do. It's done. The both to do. It's already done. Here, get transition for service. Yes, it should be near state machine to it. It has nothing to do with like a controller. I don't know where we explain it. Yes, it's in state machine execution only. So since it's in state machine execution, it should be moved in state machine. I think. Yes.
If move into state machine, we don't have the data action.
Yes. Go in state machine execution. You have the correction. We have everything.
Data action. Yeah.
So move it. Okay.
So move it to state machine execution.
Yes. And it will be private. It's only a code. Look at the color. Look, grab the method and CTRL Alt H. No, don't do this. I hate them. No. Yeah, no. CTRL. Okay. If you have a look, it's only called in state machine, so you move it and you put it private. Okay. Okay. Later we want a trigger UI, but we have a trigger UI, so you can remove this comment. Expose view constant. Here you can ask to. I ask him to create a mantis for me. I will do this evolution in EBX for next version. So you keep this to do until I provide the evolution. I forgot to do it since many months.
Where's new with that?
Yes. Yes. Next one, use deco action. I tried one time and it's not possible. So you can remove the two. Okay, next, same as above. No, we have, yes, same as Daqua business output. To me, it should be put near state machine context, somewhere like this. But this to do, we will see after, okay, when we have less to do. Okay, next one. Here you can remove this to do. Because I think it's better to have two dispatcher in fact. One for UI and one for services. It's better. Next one. Yes. Yes, but not urgent. To have Boolean is not very clear. It will be better to have some enumeration. Okay, to do wait for IPX fix. Maybe it is fixed, I don't know. So in fact, we should try without the weight. You know, we have to do the weight because if we don't do it, our JavaScript is called before EBX has displayed all the workspace, so we have a size of null. So it's boring, of course. So you just have to try. You remove the weight, and below the cell you put 200 for the weight. In fact, you don't you call immediately the method.
Zero.
Now, both, you see, you have two different methods. The first one, you always have to call it. So you just have to call, you do hhhs this plus, okay? You call this method, and here self, you call this method. You try this, you will see immediately if it works or not. Okay. Here, by the way, can you move above, please? For all this, now we have a framework made by EBX. So, can you write a to-do where you want before a resize method, not before a resize method? For instance, yes, here. To do use EBX framework. Yes. Okay. I don't know if I send to you the way to do it. If not, send me an email. I will give you.
Or the resizing.
Yes. Okay, next. Main view. Rename. Yes, we should rename it. I don't know what, but what is this view? It is matching view?
Yes, the big view.
Yes, it is matching view, so rename it into matching view. Because we will have after in the pop-up cleansing view. I think about this. In UI, you should create a sub-package for cleansing to put all cleansing UI. Okay, so next. Put code action in context. This I don't know why I did this. It's in match table, delete. Yes, it is in case they wanted to know which record has been deleted when exit. Keep the to-do, we'll do it later. It's not important. Okay. Next, merge all record operation. What if simulation mode? I don't know why I put this to do because we have done it, so you can remove this. Okay. Merge complex view. Back button, you can remove. It was a mistake. We have another to do just above. Factorize. No, above in the code, but yes. Factorize with table view. No, because and the same for same comment for merges view. Okay. After handle list with pop-up, in fact you can remove this comment because I have done it. And it's not a pop-up, no need for a pop-up. Okay. What if simulation mode same? It's handled, or it's okay. Can run with it. Okay. Merge view. To do, maybe update another form to post instead of get. Yes, you know, it's because here we create a form. Go. Yes. Okay. You see here we built a URL with which can be very long if you have many values. So my idea was to have another hidden form and to update values in it and post the form. Because when we post, we don't have the limit of the URL size. Yeah. So keep this to do. We will see later. I agree not to do it for now. Okay. After, I am not sure of this. You can remove because I think we are sure now. State machine controller. Here it's all to do, you can delete. Move in CSS. I agree. We should have, we have a CSS, so it should be moved. So it must be there when you have time. Okay, next one. Later, wait for Mantis. Wow, 77.1. You can check if it's fixed.
I check it and this one is in the feedback mode.
Feedback mode to me, I guess. Yes. Yes, and when you go down, I want to see the comment. Again. No. Here. So remember this one. So is it the same need as? Can you click on this one? Okay, I will check it. Send me an email about this. Okay. Display field. No, I don't see. Okay, you can remove the to do. It was a to do for me. Sometimes I put to do, I write the code and I forget to remove the to do.
You mean the rerunning code?
Yes. Use Ajax component. We can't do it, so you can remove the to do. Oh no, keep the to do. We are waiting for an evolution. I forgot the number. I don't have it here, but we are waiting for it. Well, yes, good. Okay. This you can remove this to do. I do the sort already. Calculate number of groups. Calculate number of groups. Did I do it? Yes, I do. So you can remove the to do. I'm a bad developer. I do the code, I forget to remove the to do. Okay. And the last one, check compatibility. You can remove, I've done it also. It was to check if it was working on every browser. Okay, that's all. Cheers. code.
We only have 30.
So you can forget all the to-do that are not for us. So how I can know the to-do for us? Ah, tease. Okay. It starts with tease. Okay.
Thì số là gì?
You do it yourself. Yes. Factorize, it's already done. I did it, so we can run. Yes, it's a to-do, but we have no complaints about this. You see, the fact is we look, you remember it is what Yen, she created a notice about this. If in my enumeration I have two different values but with the same label, they will not match.
Yes.
That's like, so we keep the to-do for now, no one complain. Optimize. Filter must be done on the yes, this one I will appreciate if it was done. It's a good optimization to do. I will explain. It's not too difficult to do. Just we need to be careful not to destroy the software. But it's very easy. It is the only part I did not fix from weekend because I have the time when we want this. Here we do the matching. We have a cluster size 20, for instance. Okay. When we do the matching indeed will keep that match the minimum threshold above mean threshold. So you imagine here I can have 1 million of records. It's possible. And after we keep only the 20 best. So it's not good at all. Okay? So what we need to do is each time we put a new record in the list, if the record scoring is lower than any other field, I don't keep it. Okay? I only keep the 20 best each time I add one. You understand?
Can you replay the last part?
To me, we must keep only the 20 best each time. So when a new record is matching, I will compare its score with the score of all other records, and if it is above 1, I remove or I add it, depending on the size of my cluster. So if the algorithm is quite simple, we can do this like this. What is a cluster? A cluster is a list of records plus, for instance, okay, I will do it simple, we will speak about optimization later. Here, I have a method add. Okay. In add, if record size is inferior to cluster size, I add record, return. Okay, it's easy. If I already have my 20 records or more, okay, here I need to find the lowest score in my list, in my cluster. Okay, my cluster. If new record get score is above this lowest, I remove the lowest and I put my new record. Okay, it's simple. It's just like a stack. You have studied a stack.
Yes.
So it's a stack. With this, we will save a lot of memory, and I'm sure it will also optimize the performances. Because the algorithm at the end here is too complex. I cannot understand. But we have to be very careful. Okay. After this, we have done it with TZ configuration. We can remove this comment. Wait. Why I see this? No word for remove. Yes, remove also. Take into account other language. It's true, so you keep it. Same after.
I see a request that we need to take into account the
Portuguese.
Yes.
I will do it. I have already the algorithm. We can do some caching. So the answer is no. So we will remove this two. Okay. After it's not us anymore. After we can go to search engine. Yes, so we keep it, it's good, it's working. And after, that's all. Nothing else. Yes, memory index. Move to M. Memory index, above. No, more above. Memory index, iterator and table. Okay, so here it was some test to test concurrent access. I wanted to be sure what I did was safe. So if someone can write some test over this, it will be right. The idea is to create 50, 100 threads, stressing this.
Okay.
It will be awesome. You agree? It's important to test. Okay, same for in memory. After memory index iterator to be called in final statement, you can remove this. I don't know if the clause is called. Yes, and it's done in the final. So it's already done. So don't put it. Okay, you remove the to do, but you put it in comment of Javadoc. In fact, it's not a to do; it's a comment of it's a Java documentation. And after it's no more else. Yes, we have JavaScript UI service is the same. Okay. That's all. We have done everything.
Yes. A lot.
Diane.
Yes.
T'as dit quoi?
We are on time.
Yes. C'est bon? C'est bon?